Hello everyone and welcome to one of our in-between exhibition matches. We've had a little bit of scheduling difficulty between quarters and semifinals, so we decided to add in a little extra action, bringing back some of our teams and players that we had lost to previous rounds. So what we've got here is Filthy and Math on one last hurrah versus a combined team of Invoker and Skaboss. Both of their partners weren't really into participating, and so they teamed up together here for this exhibition match. Personally, I think it's going to be a pretty even matchup here. I think out of the four players here, Math is the one I'm going to be keeping my eye on the most to see making a difference here, but it's going to be a real slugfest, so let's go ahead and get it started on Palace. We'll be watching from the perspective of Filthy. Big thanks and shout out to him for recording this one. Nice start for him. Throttle Blaster and the Iron Skin. Could be going for one of his Tiger Strength heat builds again. He likes to go pretty heavy into that damage, so the Throttle Blaster makes me think that. Vibration Blaster, however, makes me think perhaps otherwise. Not able to really get any damage down onto Invoker, but he is keeping some pressure on. Math is moving in onto Skaboss now. Filthy just trying to add some pressure from behind. Skaboss does get tagged by a Willow, it looks like, and in the back by the Throttle Blaster. I think he may have also lost a Flash Hole there. Dark Hole now out of Invoker, as well as the Iron Skin. And a Fire Gehenna, which has been erased by Math. Dark Hole does take the Throttle Blaster now. Had to know that was coming, but he also may have just wanted to open up some room in his hand. Turbulence. Likely taking away a Tiger Strength for Invoker. He knows it. I knows it. Everyone knows it. It was a Tiger Strength. Skaboss and Invoker do come a little worse off the wear in that first exchange, but they did erase quite a few attacks as well. So it's not looking too bad right now. Definitely in a manageable state. He actually opts to Dark Hole the Crawlers. I'm surprised by that. Math is shieldless now versus the Willow. So like that's going to be a problem for him. Especially Filthy's not there yet to lend a hand. Struggling to get that 10th aura particle right now and get the Tiger Strength vibration moving. We see a yellow on bench, which could be a dash or it could be... Oh, he loses his Tiger Strength too. Still moment. Is there going to be a big combo? Oh, that was... What do you call that one? Overheat? Particle convert overheat? And he hit his partner with it too, right? Here, let me go back. I was so confused it was what was going on. Alright, so... Yeah, hits for 10 onto Invoker with the overheat. Math and Filthy both get away from it. And then missing the block. Goodness, what a bad series of events for them. A fun combo. It's unfortunate we didn't get to see it work, but... Invoker's the only one that gets hit by it. That's a bad day. Psycho Shell should make it a fairly easy pickup here. Math is moving in with a Diabolical Trick, actually. And Skaboss doesn't have anything right now to stop him. Only a purple in hand. And with the pressure Filthy's putting down, Math can just keep going to town on these capsules. He's finally got his Tiger Strength now, too. Ooh, a meltdown? I think Meltdown just takes away your current aura, not your actual level or anything. Brings you back down to 0. Skaboss running a real grab bag of tricks here. And that's Invoker down. Filthy and Math take game 1. I don't know. That was an interesting one. Some things they were doing looked good, but it sure was not your conventional build out of Skaboss. And it didn't look like it was quite coordinated with Invoker either, so I don't know if they actually spent time on that, trying to coordinate that, or if that was just something for fun. Let's see where game 2 takes us. Looks to be... is that lane? Yep, we're on lane. With a Dance of Death. With 3 Swift Blow spawn for Filthy. Boy, that is going to be real dirty if he gets a dance with a couple of Aura here. That's 5, so now all he needs is the dance. He's got the pin down for the time being, too. He could just use pin down until he finds a dance. He may even opt to override a Swift Blow. Skaboss with the +2 speed and the +2 from the Tiger Strength. Now the pin down. Is it the dance that he needs? No, it's just a hyper kick. Looks like Filthy's just going to keep digging for now. My baby thinks that's a great idea. Tiger Strength or Dragon Slayer. Take a shield. Oh, he almost walks back into the bomb, but not quite. Can't jump to save his life either. There he goes. Had a tough time with that one. Tiger Strength Big Bomb. Not going to be enough, and now he's got the dance. Oh, there's the 21 damage. Filthy hitting like a truck. Can he one-shot Invoker too for the clean sweep? Oh, he misses that one. Oh, it's the Guard of Water. Oh, it's unfortunate. It looked so good. My cheeks were clenched hoping that was going to happen, but doesn't quite pull it off. Math is just getting pounded now, too. But here's another dance. He doesn't even need 7 anymore. 14's enough for the kill. Misses. Online Excalibur, not quite giving Ska what he needs. 5 damage reincarnation, though. Math getting some cluster bombs in. Things are tight. Everybody's down to single digits. Oh, that came right down on his head. Maybe if he'd moved in just a little bit more before the cast, he could have hit him on the fall down. But that's going to be game 2 going to Invoker and Skaboss. Game 3 then. As the first 2 games have been a real banger. Looks like we're going to Panorama. Let's keep it going. Tempo. Filthy appears to have the Dance of Death once again. And the call is correct. He does have it. Only Pursuit in hand at the moment, though. We'll have to see what the draw looks like this time around. That first 21 damage was just glorious. Just loving it. Go for Dragon Slayer Pursuit combo on one of these jumpers here. Oh, Skaboss actually uses a... that was either Learning or Refuge of Fang. And so he doesn't take the stun from the ability at all. Gonna use the pin down now. In the meantime, while he tries to find some swift blows. Iron Skin for Skaboss will come in handy later. Math is holding on to an environmental. Gets slapped with the good old Ice Sword as well. I think Filthy needs to be digging here. He needs to be able to do something more proactive than the pin down and Pursuit right now versus 2 jumpers. There we go. Math with a big Miramasa. Could have maybe hit the Pursuit on top of that, but I know I always forget when I have it. Relearns the Miramasa right in front of Invoker. Talk about a power move. Oh, excuse me. Were you attacking me? Let me just use a self-stun right here in front of you. Oh, there goes the guard. down to some of the swords here. That optimization, I don't know who that's going to benefit more. Actually, Math is invisible now with the Ricochet and another Miramasa, presumably. I didn't see him use it. Filthy now able to spam that pin down. Nice 10 damage on the Ska, able to hit the pursuit on top. Ska's got a difficult pickup to make now. Math just has to hit him. There's one. Can he make it? No, he cannot. That is game 3 going to Filthy and Math. Trading games back and forth. Pin down comes quite in handy after the Opti goes down. And Dance of Death comes online at just the right time. Game 4 then. Appears to be City. Filthy playing a cartwheeler this time. On City, no less. It's not a map most people favor as a cartwheeler. Memory of Battle. Thor's Hammer connects onto Skaboss. Early Thor's Hammers like that can be hard to dodge just because you have no idea they're coming. Fang a Tree. Could catch him unawares if he's not watching. He should be watching. He does jump it. Looks like Skaboss is also going to be running a Memory Battle. We saw him run this versus myself in the quarterfinals on City. Filthy trying to fire off that Memory Battle. I think Reincarnation still does more. Blazing Sword, though, by Skaboss, putting down some good pressure, and he cartwheels off the map. Don't forget, Tiger Strength Lasers. That's literally the partner name for Filthy. Oh, he goes down. That was disgusting. 9 damage. Laser into sword. Math takes 6 damage, and now his trip across the map looks almost futile. Takes a tumble to avoid an ability. Glacial Wall will at least help give him some cover, so all he has to worry about is Blazing Sword for a little bit. Ice Storm out of Math. I thought he gave up on the ice abilities. He used to always like to play these ice-themed decks, and I thought he'd given up on that once he'd gotten more into the competitive scene, but it looks like we're seeing it again here. Ice Lance, Ice Storm, and presumably an Ice Sword somewhere. Trying to dodge those lasers now. Oh, he takes the tumble. Honestly, he probably would have died there if he tried to block either ability. So, this at least gives him another shot at making it. Oh, he gets caught by the manual from Invoker, and that is a strong game 4 out of Invoker and Skaboss. They really showed up on that one and put some punishment down onto Filthy and Math. So all it takes is to game 5 then, the deciding match, which will be on Refinery, would appear. Now this is the one that Filthy tends to prefer here. Goes deep into the Tiger Strength Meditations and Heats, gets a pretty high damage going on with Throttle Fireball, Flame Sword. He's got 2 meditations right off the bat, and he has the orb on deck. I believe it's also 3 school, which is why you see the slow aura regen despite the +4. Nice trade. Still playing a cartwheeler too, on Refinery, which is another map I wouldn't expect to see wheeling priority. Oh, that Shatter is really putting a hurt on him. Finally takes that to get rid of the re-in pressure. But Skaboss got several capsules that I don't think he wanted to lose. Math is doing the same thing. He actually overwrites the Flame Sword. He's going to be able to get the Stimulate off now. If he can get enough room to do so. Invoker seems determined to keep firing at him. So up to +2 now. I know he gets as high as, I think, +7, +9 with this arsenal. He lost 1 green. He's got the reincarnation. Math gets... Is everybody popping? Math is popping. Ska's popping. Now Invoker is popping. Dark Hole's broken. Could have thrown another there and probably gotten the hit. Catches the Psycho Blade now. Takes the Fire Gehenna, but is able to trade back. Breaks a Flash Hole. Math caught by a Railgun now. Oh, there goes the Fire Gehenna, and that is brutal right there. Math gets a few more capsules from Ska Boss. +6 speed, not helping him out quite as much as he'd like. Takes quite a bit of damage just trying to cape up there. Ska's down to 4. Math is at 5. Invoker takes some more damage for the pop. Math goes down. It's time to overwrite the orb. Filthy goes down right next to him. Math taking some more damage in a 2v1. He's down to 2 capsules too. That's 1 capsule. Going for the pop-out victory here. 2 pops greater than 1. Filthy not able to equalize the damage enough to help Math out. He's out. Fire Gehenna actually erased. Could have wheeled that. Just stood still for it. He may have been trying to wait for the R to block and it didn't quite come. I think it's time to go make that Rian a little bit bigger. Not let them just pop on him. Invoker's got the Diabolical, so he can still pop aura particles. Ska Boss right now may have nothing. I think it's only the Shatter. Math is dropped. Can he get over and pop out Ska Boss in time? 1. He gets it. Ska Boss is out. This is now, for all intents and purposes, a 1v1 between Filthy and Invoker. Well, Ska Boss is still able to pop. He doesn't have too much more of that in him, though. There we go. Nice hit. Oh, he goes down to the reincarnation from Invoker. Doesn't wheel the final one. And boy, what a series. Back and forth, and that's a 3-2 victory for Ska Boss and Invoker.